Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, we're going to be talking about something very interesting, also pretty unfortunate as well if you're Rockstar Games. So I saw this post on the GTA 6 subreddit. The title was 30-year-old woman steals $66,000 worth of computer equipment from Rockstar recently. Wonder what was in them. So obviously fans of GTA 6 were going crazy. They were like, well, did this lady just make off with like GTA 6? Is she going to be able to like access some of the files? We'll be talking about all of that in this video today. But before we get started, you do need to know that Rockstar has multiple studios throughout the world. There's Rockstar London, obviously located in London, England, in the United Kingdom. Rockstar Dundee, located in Dundee, Scotland. Rockstar New England, located in Andover, Massachusetts. Rockstar New York, located in Manhattan, New York, in the United States, obviously. Rockstar Lincoln, which is in Lincoln, England. Rockstar North, which is in Edinburgh, Scotland. Rockstar India, which is in Bengaluru, India. Rockstar Leeds, which is in Leeds, England. Rockstar Toronto, which is what we're going to be talking about today, in Oakville, Ontario, Canada. And Rockstar San Diego, which is in Carlsbad, California, in the United States. So those are all of Rockstar Studios. And the one we're going to be focusing on today is Rockstar Toronto. Now, all of Rockstar Studios work together in unison. Some focus on bigger projects like Grand Theft Auto. Some are tasked up with other smaller potential projects, but they all work together. And so I think everyone at each Rockstar Studio, for the most part, knows what's going on. Well, like I mentioned, there was an article the other day where a woman actually stole $60,000 worth of computer equipment from Rockstar, which is pretty crazy. So I will leave a link to an article on rockstarintel.com if you want to read this for yourself. They did a pretty good job of breaking down everything that has been said so far. So they said a Rockstar Games office in Oakville on Christmas Eve, a 30-year-old woman from Oakville reportedly broke into the studio and had allegedly taken over $66,000 worth of property. Now, an officer for the Ontario Provincial Police said in a statement to the website Global News that the items from the studio were returned back, and it's believed the items stolen did not contain any confidential information. It simply just looks like some brand new items were stolen from the studio. And they even said items had been delivered to the premise. However, the accused stole them prior to the possession of the items being taken by the company. And if you're wondering if this is a good idea and something you should do, the answer is absolutely not, because now this 30-year-old woman is currently facing over 18 criminal charges. Most are theft and other crimes. So I'm honestly wondering how this woman ended up getting access to all this stuff, because I've seen Rockstar offices in person and they have some like high-tech security. You can't just like walk in the door and get access to all like the Rockstar people. Like you have to go through like a series of checkpoints and whatnot. And I would assume that packages being delivered to Rockstar's office, especially packages that are worth $66,000, are not just being like left out on the street at the front door where it's just like you have to go by the honor system where you just hope no one steals it. I would assume someone had to sign for this stuff or they were put in a secure location. So it kind of does make you wonder how this lady ended up getting access to all this stuff. I really don't know. Now, what $66,000 worth of property could have been? It could have been monitors, computers, hard drives, equipments to make the new game, motion capture software, hardware, whatever it is, we don't know. They just called it $66,000 worth of property. Now, it also looks like this lady was not targeting Rockstar in specific, which I would say is good news for them. I mean, it sucks that that happened, because the website Global News also says the accused is also believed to be responsible for a number of other thefts over a 3-day period in late January, pilfering a car, a couple of jackets, and an iPhone, which was subsequently used in a number of fraudulent purchases using Apple Pay. So this thief went on a nice little spree between December 24th and January 23rd. So I'm glad that this thief has been caught and is no longer able to commit these thefts and these crimes. That's obviously the utmost important thing. Now, for GTA fans and Rockstar fans, you might be wondering, like, how bad is this for Rockstar? Like, did this person steal anything that they could get their hands on, like GTA 6 or other Rockstar IP or intellectual property? And the answer to that is no, thankfully. So according to Spider-Vice, who is an admin on the GTA forum site, he posted this in the GTA 6 speculation and discussion topic. He said, rereading the article, it looks like the equipment was just delivered, so it would probably be clean of content anyways, LOL. If Rockstar used Active Directory, there would be no accessible files on those stolen computers, either, as it would need Rockstar server access to even log in. So first things first, that's good news that not only was the equipment returned, but it was also brand new, so there wouldn't be any content on there anyways. That would be like if you got a computer built from, a website, or you bought one at a store and you brought it home. It's not going to automatically have all your stuff on there unless you downloaded it via the cloud or something like that. You would have to put your content and all the files back on there. So that's the first level of security. And the second level of security, he's talking about that Active Directory thing. It means that even if you were to go into Rockstar's office, you were to steal one of their computers, you wouldn't just be able to log in and get access to stuff. You would have to log into a specific Rockstar server to even get access to those files, meaning there's no way that you'd be able to see anything confidential like what Rockstar is looking at, what they're talking about, what they're doing, what they're up to, anything. It's just not possible unless you would know access to the server. So at the end of the day, I think we can at least say that this is a story that has a happy ending, because not only was the criminal apprehended, and I am assuming they are going to go to jail for a minute or have to pay lots of fines, but it also looks like nothing bad has happened, not only to the employees of that Rockstar office. I'm glad first and foremost that they are all safe and that no one got hurt, but that number two, it doesn't look like anything could have potentially been wiped away from them. Like, for example, on that one article on the GTA 6 subreddit, there was a lot of people wondering if you could actually delete everything GTA 6 related, if they could access the servers. And it sounds like the answer to that is no. And I would imagine Rockstar would have way more of a parachute and security measures, even if something like that did happen. It's not like they have the master copy of GTA 6 on one computer at one office. I feel like they're a little bit smarter than that. So at the end of the day, it's really just an interesting story, but I don't necessarily think it has any impact on what Rockstar is doing in the present or in the future with titles like GTA 6 and beyond. So I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this entire event, this story. Again, I'm so glad it has roughly a happy ending for everyone. But of course, I would absolutely love to hear from you guys in those comments down below, so let me know what you're thinking down there. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.